Okay, they just here for years, it's the Mizzle Dub Show. Always checking in, cause you know we love sports, ayy. They just hit 100 subs, it's time they get some out, ayy. Yo, just two brothers, yeah, y'all. Come tune in, they got guests, they got others, yeah, y'all. Come sit and chat, they got talks like no others, yeah, y'all. Cause it's a family up in here, we love each other, yeah, y'all. Let's see what they say tonight, yeah. It's the Mizzle Dub Show, yeah, the Mizzle Dub Show, yeah. Mizzle Dub Show, yeah, the Mizzle Dub Show. It's the Mizzle Dub Show, yeah, the Mizzle Dub Show, yeah. Mizzle Dub Show, yeah, the Mizzle Dub Show.
Good morning. Let's get to the chopper. Or, in my case, the bridge is out. The bridge is out.
Okay, they just here for years. It's the Mizzle Dub Show. Always checking in.
Okay.
You know we
want to hear it again, huh?
Ay, they just hit 100 subs. It's time they get some out. Ay,
Let them know.
Just
Let them know. That was my mistake. I didn't take the re-thing off, but I guess you need to hear the intro again. Just hit the little.
Well, hello and welcome to episode 284, as we are 16 away from the magical number of 300. Wow. We came to you with emotional heavy hearts early this morning, as we are still trying to put together this loss of the great Ricky Henderson.
Yes.
And Deion Sanders' tribute to Ricky will put you right in your feels. Deion did a fantastic tribute to the Man of Steel, which if you haven't seen it, you got to read it. Yes, indeed, cuz. And cuz, I love you, but screw you, damn your Oilers. You beat my Sharks in overtime.
Damn it.
Damn you. Love you, though, but damn you. But nonetheless, a weird, interesting Week 16 took place in the National Football League. And, well, what we thought we knew, we don't know. And as you can see, Mizzle doesn't know what to feel because he came in. Yeah, it wasn't overtime. Yes, 3-2 was the final score because he came in being in the number 1 draft pick. But then his team decided to win, and now they're at number 6.
Fuck! Boy, they can't even fuck the season up right. I mean, okay, the competitor in me, yes. I want the Raiders to win all the fucking time. Hell, I would love an undefeated fucking season. Will that ever happen? Probably not in my lifetime. But when the fucking season's over, yes, I know, like my brother said, these grown men have pride. They want to do this and the third, but damn it, we don't have a fucking franchise quarterback. And yet, if we win, guess what we have to do to get the franchise quarterback? Trade up. Well, you were already there. You're already there. You don't have to fuck it up. Continue to be what you've been doing all season. Yes, we're going to bitch and moan and complain, but if you get the right quarterback, guess what? All that just disappears. Now, you have certain Raider Nation over here like, this team is a piece of shit. Yeah, well, they're already a piece of shit. They ain't been winning shit. But now they're more a piece of shit because they're not losing like you want to. Don't get me wrong. I was Al Davis fist pumping when they were playing good. They were getting turned. I love how the defense was flying today. The defense was laying hat. They were playing the fucking Jags. Okay, whatever. They still had to at least their boots up to come out there and play. They still had to play the game.
Like I said in my headline, pay Dre Greenlaw. Pay Robert Spillane right now.
Brother, he should have got paid last season.
I know, but I'm saying pay him right now.
Well,
like how I feel about Dre Greenlaw, pay Robert Spillane right now.
I've been saying that. All the man has been doing has been leading the team in tackles ever since he got there.
But again, what do I know? I know nothing.
Because we got eliminated from the playoffs weeks ago. So yes, I'm happy that they won the game to a degree. But now you just set your team back. You know, not set it back, but now you put your team in a situation to where now if we don't go get the quarterback. Now they're going to want to blame Telesco. They're going to want to blame AP. They want to blame all this. Well, you know what? What do you guys want? You want winning or you want losing? If you want the quarterback, you got to lose to get the quarterback. Just say it. Just say it.
Trying to tank in the NFL, for lack of a better term, is very hard to do. It's not like the NBA. It truly is not, because if you try to tank in the NFL, this is where catastrophic injuries can happen.
Agreed. Agreed.
So, as Mizzle has said, I want them to be competitive, but still, I want them to lose. To which, in my case, again, once I saw that my team was officially eliminated even before the game started, I'm like, damn it, yes. Because this team needs to be nowhere near the playoffs. And I get why they were trying for it. Because, again, the division for most of the year has now sucked. But now it looks like that the Inglewood Rams are going to take the division because Seattle is leaking and leaking badly.
And they had that game, too. They had that game. They were in it. Gino just can't turn the ball over, man. You can't turn. And here's the question. How do you lose 18? How do you lose? How does he?
Well, first off.
And also, like I text you earlier, Sam Darnold has earned himself a fat fucking payday. Whoever's going to get him, I just hope they got the right offensive coordinator. That young man, Buckethead, been balling.
That throw to JJ on that touchdown, either JJ was going to catch it or was going incomplete. He put that right on the money.
It was almost like the same thing Jaden Daniels did to Scary Terry, that over-shoulder catch. Mm-hmm. Just laid it out there perfectly.
No, I mean, Sam, yeah, but that's the key. Sam Darnold has to have the right offensive play caller because obviously Kevin O'Connell has gotten the best out of him. But again,
didn't he? He learned it from Kyle though. Kyle gave the blueprint.
His one season sitting there in Santa Clara, learning under Brian Greasy and Kyle to help him read defenses better. It's panning out for him this season, which is going to lead him to being a starting quarterback somewhere in 2025. And now there's some people in my fan base saying, well, maybe that'll bring back Sam Darnold. Oh, my God, here we go. But again, he's got the height, and he's got the arm, but that remains to be seen. But, well, I mean, my fan base is pretty funny sometimes. I'm just trying to tell you. But hello, Steve, fellow Sagittarian, and boy, Steve Austin looks good for 60. I'm just saying.
I hope to still look young when I'm 60.
Yes, indeed.
God willing, I make it.
There was a Michael Penix Jr. signing in Atlanta, and I'm glad that they wore the old school jerseys for his first start against.
I'm glad they won.
The East. Well, I mean,
more than that, because you know what? Because I'm sick of Kirk Cousins. I'm sick of Kirk getting all this money. He goes to a franchise, he builds that franchise up, and he turns to utter shit. So good for Penix Jr. and good for the franchise of Atlanta to give that young man the opportunity, because all that guaranteed money you gave that man, and he ain't done shit.
Centennial Boulevard in Santa Clara, California. Block Kirk Cousins' number. Jed York, John Lynch, if you even dare entertain the thought of trying to bring this man to Centennial Boulevard in Santa Clara, California, you will be stadiumless. Okay? Like my brother used to say when it was the Charles Woodson yearly franchise tag mode, he would say, damn it, you let Charles Woodson go, I'm going to go blow up the Coliseum.
I was ready when he went to Green Bay. I was ready. I just don't think I had a car. I was on my way. They did right though.
He was like, "Damn it, I'm gonna Bart my way."
Shit, I could have caught the bus from Home Depot. Caught the bus to
Get on the 80.
get on that bus, go to Del Norte, catch the BART all the way to Coliseum.
No,
66.
But Penix Jr., 18 of 27, 202 yards, had an interception. Could have had some touchdown passes, but his playmakers let him down and dropped the ball.
Kyle Pitts won't be in Atlanta Falcon jersey next year. He won't be there.
Hot take.
Did you see that interception? Michael Penix would not have had an interception if Kyle Pitts just caught the ball.
That too.
Just get the ball.
That too.
You had the first down.
But Bijan Robinson, 22 carries, 94 yards, 2 TDs.
The
Falcons
kid is
back into first place in the NFC South.
Oh, those Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
We'll get to the Buccaneers in a second. But
before we move on, I forgot one thing. Shout out to the rookie from the Georgia Bulldogs.
Oh, yes, Mr. Bowers. 1,000-yard season, 11 catches, 99 yards. Definitely one of the tremendous bright spots for the Raiders this season. He's only going to get better.
If they get him a fucking quarterback.
Get that man a quarterback, big things can happen. But also, shout out to Amir Abdullah. He had a very solid game.
He has been putting the team on his back this year. Literally, he's. I wouldn't mind giving him the vet contract to stick around to tutelage these young rookies that's going to come up and these young men. That is a person that you keep in your roster.
No,
you find a way.
He's a good locker room presence. You
keep
somebody like that. You keep
I don't care. You give him the vet minimum, and you find a roster spot for a person like Amir Abdullah. He's been nothing but professional ever since he's been done. Everywhere he's been. Let's just be 100%.
Correct.
But he's really. I think this here in Vegas, you can really see his embrace and how
he's been a mentor. He's been a mentor.
Yes, it's been a bright spot. He's been a bright spot, and I would love for the Raiders to find a way to keep him on there, just from not from only him doing that, but special teams, running back, punt return. I mean, I know it's special teams, but punt return, kick return, running back, playing wide receiver.
Being the third down back in passing situations.
I mean, Amir Abdullah, I think this is the most touchdowns he's had in his career.
Yeah.
In one season.
Yeah.
So.
But Falcons get the win 34-7. They jump back into first place in the NFC South. And, well, as you said before, those Arizona Cardinals just find a way to just lose games.
Here's a hot take for you.
Now here's a funny situation. The Panthers were up 20-3.
Yes, they fought back.
And the Cardinals at the end kicked a 58-yard field goal to go in overtime.
Yes.
But Chuba Hubbard said, "Hold my beer."
Yes, he did.
Found the end zone twice. 25 carries, 152 yards, 2 TDs, including the walk-off.
Give me points, young man.
Which took away from the great day that James Conner had, 170 yards and a touchdown. But the Cardinals officially eliminated from the playoffs with the loss as the Panthers get their 4th win of the year. Bryce Young, 17 and 26, $158 and 2
He's
TDs.
growing.
He is developing.
He's growing.
Just get this man some receivers, some playmakers. But I mean now the Red Sea is now talking about, well, is it time to move on from Kyler Murray? I don't know.
Oof.
Because
that was my hot take. I was gonna ask that question. Do you think it is time for Mr. Call of Duty to find his talents elsewhere?
Well, I mean, I say it like this. This was a quarterback that Coach Gannon inherited when he took the Cardinals job.
This is right. This is not his quarterback.
So, I mean, if he wants to move on from Kyler, he certainly can. Because, again, this was a Cliff Kingsbury draft pick, not a Coach Gannon draft pick. So that remains to be seen.
So you're almost saying like it was they were dating, almost like when McDumbass came to Vegas and Derek Carr wasn't his quarterback.
It's the feeling out process, and I don't know what Coach Gannon, I don't know how Coach Gannon feels about Kyler Murray. I'm pretty sure some team will take a flyer on Kyler because when he's right, you see the talent. The man can, the man can sling the rock. The man can throw. The man can run. Although the problem is his height.
You know the fucked up situation is, I don't want a free agent quarterback because I believe that we should draft one. Let Aiden O'Connell be the backup, just because he's familiarity with that. But it's the way that it's going to go. We're out of the Shedeur sweepstakes. We're out of the Cam Ward sweepstakes. I'm not kind of feeling that Oregon quarterback. I don't know.
Some people even talking about the Niners drafting Dylan Gabriel. I'm like, for what? He can't throw the deep ball like Brock. Yeah.
But you guys have exceptions with quarterbacks that can't throw the ball deep. I'm just saying. Just you guys have a fucking hard on for those kind of quarterbacks. Just saying.
Okay.
Just saying. Do we got to go down the list?
Yes, Joe Montana, Steve Young, Jeff Garcia were not deep ball throwers. But you know what made them special? They were accurate as heck, and they had the perfect touch on a ball. Hence why 2 are in the Hall of Fame. 2 of them won Super Bowls. And Jeff Garcia, who I still think to this day does not get enough love and does not get enough credit because, Jeff Garcia just happened to lead the greatest comeback in NFC playoff history against the Giants. Even though my brother will always give me shit about, yes, there was interference, but there was also eligible NFL. Now, what should have happened should have been offsetting penalties and re-kick. That didn't happen. Okay. Again,
fair is fair.
I love my team.
I'll take that.
I love my team, but right is right, wrong is wrong.
Is that the game against the Giants?
Yes, it is.
That game pissed me off.
I know. I saw the passion on your face as you and I were both watching it on 5th Street.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I gave you this look. Are you gonna fucking accept that? I think those are my exact words. Are you gonna fucking accept that? Like, really? Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Well, that's okay because they were not beating the Buccaneers the next week.
No.
And the Buccaneers do what they were supposed to do, which was blitz them, and they did 31-6.
Is that not the game Jerry Rice got hurt? Was it?
No, Jerry Rice was a Raider. This is 2002.
Yes, that's right. Oh, that's after Terrell Owens told him, "Bye, old man," and I'm like, "Thank you."
and the old man went for 1,200 yards. But I'll tell you what, folks. I know it's been hell since then, but damn it, that 2002 Raider offense was fun to watch. It really was. Until Super Bowl 37. But
you had a wide receiver over 1,000 yards, 90 plus catches. You had a running back over 1,000 yards receiving, 90 plus catches. And he averaged 1,000 yards rushing.
as he sips his clear. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, is this the end for Kyler Murray? I don't know. It remains to be seen. I don't know. Now, how many times on this show?
Yes.
Certainly in this season.
Yes.
We have said normally, if you turn the ball over 5 times, you normally don't win.
Oh my fucking God.
Now, earlier this season on Sunday Night Football, Jared Goff was really playing Santa Claus and threw 5 interceptions. And yet the Detroit Lions beat the Texans on a last-second field goal to win.
Fast forward.
Then today, in Landover, Maryland, Now, keep this in mind, folks. And this is really to just put the icing on the cake, if you will. The Eagles were up 27-14.
In what quarter? Because at one point they were up 21-7 too. Well, of
They were
course
up
they were
21
up
to
21.
they were up 21-7 after one quarter.
Yes.
At the half, they were up by 7.
Saquon Barkley had 7 carries over 109 yards in the
Yes.
first fucking quarter, 2 touchdowns.
Yes. So after 3 quarters, it was 27-14 going into the fourth quarter. Eagles have the lead. The Commanders in the fourth quarter outscored the Eagles 22-6. And you want to talk about having your one moment in the sun? Jaden Daniels, with about a minute and some change left, marched them down the field and found a wide open Jamison Crowder in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Commanders get their 10th win of the season, despite the fact they turned the ball over 5 times. Jaden Daniels threw 2 interceptions, and I believe they had 3 fumbles.
3 fumbles.
3 fumbles.
Yep. 3 fumbles. You're right.
Okay.
Correct.
Now, the Eagles did have 2 turnovers, 1 pick, 1 fumble.
Like I said in the chat, Kenny Pickett is doing Kenny Pickett things, throwing interceptions.
Well, yes. Now, it did not help that Jalen Hurts was out with a concussion.
You know what? I love our brother Chris. He's a breath of fresh air in that chat. He does not like Jalen Hurts running the ball. You can clearly see that in that damn text that he was.
No.
And he has a disdain for Kyler Murray. And I love it.
Now, Saquon Barkley finished the day 29 carries, $150, 2
that kid is
TDs.
special. That kid is special, man.
He really wants Eric Dickerson's record.
He really wants to, do you know he's never been of course he's been on the Giants, but he's never played on a team that has won a division title, and he had a chance to do that, and they just
the Eagles would have clinched the division if they would have won today. But the Commanders said, nope. Not on our watch.
Hold it.
Hold it.
Hold it. Toughly, please. Tightly.
But Saquon, leader in carries, league leader in rushing, which right now his rushing yards stand at 1838. So, if we're doing some calculating here.
Can you say filthy? Like just McNasty.
Yeah.
And you know what? How are you in East Rutherford and you're just sitting there looking like within the division? Within the division.
You didn't trade him, got nothing for him, let him walk, and he decides to go back home.
And you say this on Hard Knocks. Boy, I hope Saquon doesn't play with the Eagles. Bro, he gets to torch you twice a year. Y'all played Danny Dimes, and he's going to be on the books for a couple of years.
So if you carry the 2 and add the 7 and do this,
okay. Before you move on, what did Danny Dimes do the year before to get paid over Saquon? What did he do?
Well, heck, it was Saquon the reason why they even beat the Vikings in the playoffs when they went to the playoffs.
So you're just gonna continue to just roll with what I'm saying in a good way. Yes. So again, I ask this question. What did Daniel Jones do to get paid before Saquon Barkley when I've been watching since Penn State, since the Giants drafted him?
So if you want me to be blunt,
please do.
Absolutely fucking nothing.
There it is.
Okay. All right.
There it is.
Okay.
So your own stupidity, East Rutherford, is the reason why you're watching this man run wild in your division still. You're a dumbass.
Beavis, you're a dumbass.
Yes. I need to watch the Christmas episode. Thank you for reminding me that.
You just want to see Beavis get whipped by Santa Butthead.
That is the funniest shit ever. I mean, he was pulling the reins and whooping his ass. That shit was funny.
No. it's even worse when the females were ever talking about they wanting Beavis, and that made
Yes.
Butthead jealous.
And he whipped him even harder.
Okay, so
Come to Butthead. Oh, I'm sorry.
here lies Beavis. He never scored.
Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. See, you got me started.
So 2105 is, of course, the record held by the great Eric Dickerson, set 40 years ago in 1984.
Well, we got 2 more games left.
Saquon is at 1838.
He would have to average 139 yards,
Yes, so
like 140.
So he is 267 away from Eric Dickerson. Now,
The math is mathing.
so we do know that the Eagles will
Who they got next?
It's not about the next game out there. It's about the last game of the season.
Against who?
That team from East Rutherford, New Jersey, at home in Philly.
The goddamn Giants?
Yes.
Bro, they might as well keep Jalen Hurts in fucking in concussion protocol. Just do this the rest of the game. Hey, guys, come on up. We're going to give it to 26.
So, the Eagles will finish the season at home for both games.
Oh,
So
wow,
the Eagles
even
are
better.
not going anywhere.
That's nice. Home cooking.
They'll be home against the Cowboys next Sunday.
Now, that won't be easy,
It will not.
especially how the Cowboys took care of business against Reagan
Yes.
Mayfield in
Yes.
Tampa Bay.
Yes. We'll get to them shortly. But he might get all 267 against the Giants.
I mean,
And I'm not over exaggerating.
you're not.
He really might.
Bro, they might as well just bring the whole oxygen tank on the side of where he's sitting. And every time he busts for like 70 yards, just come over here and sit down and just hit it like you're a mile high. And then get back out there and more for another 60. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh, and playing Rocky music all over the doggone stadium. Man. But on a side note, Dan.
Well, we know who the Russian King is this year.
Yeah. But Dan Quinn, if he's
Good.
not the coach of the year, that I really don't know.
Well, Minnesota.
Yeah.
I mean, just what the coach is doing with what the coach is doing with Sam Darnold.
Well, not
So
just that.
it's not easy this year.
Not just that. It's just the fact that the Vikings. That was their 31st one-possession game win. I don't know what it is about the Vikings and one-possession games.
Well, now the fucking
They just find a way. They just find a way to win.
the Mahomes, they're the fucking kings of the one score.
They are
now too.
They are
Yeah.
too. But
Yeah.
I mean, the Commanders get the win, 36-33. Get their 10th win. I mean, pretty much all the NFC spots are pretty much just locked per se. It's just the basically all the basically once the Packers and the Commanders get to 11 wins, that's pretty much a wrap. And I think that's pretty much is going to happen because obviously tonight you got the Packers playing the Saints. Alvin Kamara's not playing. I mean, this should be a heavy dose of Josh Jacobs on the frozen tundra against the Saints on Monday night.
You know what? We play the Saints next week, don't we? I'll look that up. You go ahead and continue to speak. I'll look it up.
Yes, you do. Next Sunday in the Dome, yes.
So that'd be 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yes. But I don't think Derek Carr's going to play anyway.
No, he's not. God, motherfucker, they can win that game too. Get Desmond Ritter back in the fucking game. Sit Aiden O'Connell ass down. Fuck.
Boy, you sounded just like Deadpool. Oh, baby.
Well, you know who my top favorite character is. Marvel is.
I know.
Takes
I
one to know
know.
one. Oh, you're talking about when they were talking about Magneto. that part.
Oh, just
How I said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pinpoint. Trying to pinpoint the scene.
Was he talking about his helmet?
No.
Oh, I'm too far.
No.
We'll get it together, ladies and gentlemen. We'll promise. We promise.
Trying to
Look, for somebody that watched this movie 8 times, yes, I did. 6 times in the movie theater, 2 times at home. Anyway, we can't figure out the scene.
I think it's probably when Cassandra Nova was going through his head, fingering his head.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yep, he did say. Yep, he did say some shit like that. Yep, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm about to watch it tonight, possibly. Go figure. Yeah, they can win that. So yeah, the Packers should take care of business. I don't. The Saints are.
It was that, and yes, when they got to the hideout, when somebody else got killed, and he went F-bomb. Yes.
Magneto, because they wanted Magneto.
Yeah.
He thought Magneto was alive.
Yes.
And then once they said he was dead,
yes.
and it was his helmet.
Yes. I might fall asleep.
See?
tonight.
See, I didn't even buy the DVD yet, which I'm still going to. But yes, it has to be in archives. That thing has to collect dust,
Yes.
just in case I ever want to watch it. Just along with the Batman trilogy that I have and the Batman DVD as well.
Yes. Battle of Ohio. The Bengals still holding on as they get the win over the Browns 24-6.
Is Joe Burrow just special?
Like I said, any other year that the Bengals have a winning record, he's your MVP candidate. Bengals go to 7.
And just go ahead and give Jamar Chase the Triple Crown, because he's getting it.
6 more catches, 97 yards, another touchdown. Burrow throws for 3 more TDs. Brown runs for 91 yards. 4 had a good game for the Browns. He ran for 92 yards and a touchdown, but all Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah.
They're 7-8. If the Bengals can add some more defense, because we know what this offense can do. The Bengals
they need somebody to go with Trey Hendrickson.
Yes.
Kid's a stud.
Yes.
He's a fucking stud.
Yes.
Beast.
Yes.
Beast at that. Let's just go ahead and call him a beast.
Give him some help, and Cincinnati can be right back in the thick of
Easy.
the AFC, because, as we know, the Bengals is not scared of going into Arrowhead, because they have done it before and have beaten the Chiefs in Arrowhead. So they're
made it look easy too doing it.
They're not scared.
No.
Well, Jonathan Taylor learned his lesson from last week. Said, I'm holding on with both hands, and then I'm running into the tunnel like I'm Bo Jackson in Indianapolis.
210 yards.
Give him 8 more.
It was 218?
218.
Oh, so he must have got a few more. Last time I checked, he was at 210, and I thought it was over after that.
29 carries, 218 yards.
No, he busted for a 70.
Yes.
And I think he busted for a 60.
65.
Yeah, okay. Tomato was in the fucking 60s. Got it right.
Oh yeah, 50 plus on both ends, absolutely.
And the first one, he made sure that this ball's getting across.
Yeah,
and then the second one, my man did like he was Naruto.
Yeah. Well, I mean that helps. I mean, Anthony Richardson only threw the ball 11 times, completed 7 of them for $131, 1 TD.
I'm gonna say this. Yes, Anthony Richardson had a moment, but you cannot deny that kid's determination, because he showed me a lot of heart in this game. I focused a little bit on the game. I mean, the hard quarterback keepers he was doing. They should have gave him the touchdown. I understand. These referees have been on one this year. They need to reevaluate these referees at the end of the year. But Anthony Richardson is going to be a damn good quarterback. I see a little Andrew Luck-ish in him a little bit,
Just
but
a
we know.
stronger arm than Luck.
Yeah, well, yeah, but he's physical like Andrew Luck, though. I mean,
Although,
yes,
however,
the physicality is more with Andrew Luck, but
however, if I'm the Colts, I'm kind of mad at myself because you're up 38-7, and no way you should just only won by 8, 38-30.
well,
No.
well, that is a sign of relaxation
Correct.
and probably easing off the gas a little bit, thinking you're too comfortable. So we can get at that in a little bit.
Richardson almost had 100 yards himself. He had 9 for 70 yards and had 1 TD. As the Colts
Should have had 2.
Although the Colts do go to 7-8 as they're trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive.
Nah, if I'm a Colts fan, I would not want to get in the playoffs. This wouldn't you build still play to win though.
No, they're
but
no. Shane Steichen is building something there in Indy.
Yes, and it's going to be nice.
Get some more defensive pieces. I mean, like I said, they have
their wide receiver core is not bad though either.
Yes, they have a very good receiving core with obviously Michael Pittman Jr. Along with Josh Downs, along with even though he didn't play, number 14, I just can't think of his flipping name. Which I can see him.
Yeah, I see the jersey. I see the name.
Alec Pierce. There we go.
Simple fucking name, right?
Yeah, but I mean Pierce, Pittman, Mitchell, Josh Downs.
Get yourself a solid tight end.
Even though Mo Alley Cox is solid.
No, he's not no slouch. But what I'm talking about, go get you a Brock Bowers.
Oh yeah, go get one of those types. Absolutely.
You get something like that, and then you be good.
Yeah. I mean, you got the guy.
Don't make Richardson be a full-fledged passer. Make him be a dual threat. That's that I'm not trying to compare. I'm just trying to say, use him like Lamar Jackson a little bit, as they use Lamar as a dual threat. They use Lamar with his legs and his arm, but they use his legs in the right situations. Is what I'm saying.
I would say red zone and up. That's when you utilize Richardson with his legs.
And on like if you like 3rd and 4, if you get to those 3rd and 4 kind of distance, you kind of use the RPO or bootleg them.
If you're in 3rd and manageable, you can throw that trick in there. Yes, absolutely.
Now, what the hell do we sit here and try to help out a team where we're sitting here supposed to be doing a sports show? But hey, what do we know? Our eyes just know about how to use talent. Hey.
Just saying, if you want some scouts in the scout department, we're just saying. Anyhow.
I mean, these 6 eyes know what we've been watching. Our combined ages and years we've been watching sports. I mean, we know a little something.
Well, kudos to the Detroit Lions. They have officially set their own franchise record for most wins in a season with their 13th win.
We're not shocked, bro.
No,
we're more like, I'm in the mode right now. When we come on here and anybody, you guys have not been talking about Detroit Lions.
Yes, we have.
And you go back and look some history. I just told you so.
Okay.
Just told you. We told you so.
And you would think that me and Mizzle are Lions fans, and we're not. By no
means. We just know who the coach they got and what he was going to do for that franchise and organization.
Not just that. Getting Brad Holmes to leave the Rams to come to Detroit and to put him and Dan Campbell together.
Bro, it's almost like what just happened in Landover. It's the same kind of thing
with Adam Peters and Dan Quinn. Yes, absolutely.
Get your quarterback. Get your defense. Landover got their defense here, but it just has that kind of feel to it. I just wish we could. Oh God, never mind. Let's continue to talk about the good part of sports.
Lions get the win, 34-17, and let's just say a prayer for my team next week because the Lions come back to Santa Clara Monday night to close out 2024. So yeah. Much prayers. Much prayers and condolences to my football team.
Well, has the Lions locked up anything?
Only a playoff berth. The division is not a.
Oh,
Like I said,
yeah.
Like I said,
Damas Homies.
say a prayer for my team. Exactly.
Damas Homies. You guys will be okay. Matter of fact, like you said, like Brian said, it's nice and comfy over here.
Well, like I said, make sure I got some Cool Ranch Doritos and some Gatorade and some water. I'm good. But yeah, boy,
And your
I'll
Crown
tell you
Apple.
what. Yeah, yes, indeed. Well, I tell you what. Going back to the Vikings have a 2-game gauntlet to close out the season.
Yeah, it does get tough. These last 2 games is going to be it's a doozy.
You get the Packers and the Lions to close out your season.
Hey, but we said this. We said that thing maybe like 2-3 episodes ago. The NFL got it right with the scheduling at the end of the year.
In the years against your division, absolutely, man.
Sometimes it puts ramifications on how it could end.
Oh yes, this makes you. For those that complain, for those that are complaining about, well, why is the 13-win wildcard team, why they got to be on the road? Because this puts emphasis on how it is important to win your division. Okay, because you have the Vikings closing out the season against the Lions in Detroit,
and the Packers are. You know what I'm saying?
And the Packers are right there. They're right there.
They can ruffle some feathers.
Yes,
a little bit.
Can.
You know,
they can throw a wrench. And then not to mention you have the Seahawks going to Inglewood to close out the season against the Rams. That still possibly could be NFC West ramifications.
I think the Rams got this on lock.
I agree.
I think once the chips fell for them yesterday, I think everything, especially how they came back, how they came back and won the game. I just think Sean McVay got it tuned up, but it's like any given Sunday though. But this is just my feeling and perspective. I think the Rams got this locked.
Here's the thing: as they did beat the East Rutherford Jets 19-9, it's just again, Kyron Williams. Kyron Williams is the key to this offense that takes a lot of pressure off of Stafford.
Yeah.
And plus, again, you have Puka Nacua and you have Cooper Kupp. And now, which I know it's late in the year, but now he is starting to implement Blake Corum a little bit more in his offense.
If you wasn't gonna say that, I was gonna say now Blake Corum is getting involved. Yeah. See, we're vibing right now. See, this is why this is a good show.
So, which is why the Rams could be that sleeper team in the NFC that could cause some drama. Chaos.
It's been said, and the media has been saying it as well. We've been saying it. You may not want to see the Rams in the playoffs.
No.
Because they're not that team that's not scared. They can go to Motor City or to South Philly, excuse me, and take care of some business. They're not scared, and they will go to Lambeau Field and give the Packers a run for their money.
Well, look at it this way, folks. It had to take overtime for the Lions to beat the Rams way back in Week 1. And this was before the Rams figured out, oh, we got some players on defense because, like I said, Mr. Verse from Florida State, which again on draft night when the Rams drafted Jared Verse, I said, and Mizzle knows what I told him. I said, I do not want to see that twice a year.
No.
But I mean,
they went to Florida State back to back though, didn't they?
Him, Curl. Then, of course, Byron Young. Then, of course, Tyler Davis. Then you got Kobe Turner. I mean, that. And again, Sean McVay has been there.
But what do we say, though, brother? What do we say about it? Don't let the Rams catch fire. Don't show them the tunnel.
Don't give them life. And
because
the Seahawks get. Well, actually, it started with my team because my team gave the life because my team was up by 14. And like I said, if Ronnie Bell catches the damn football, which unfortunately for him, it caused him to getting cut.
Hold on. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit because we forgot to mention a big play that happened in that Landover Philadelphia game. Sure hands Devontae Smith dropping that ball on third down.
Yes,
That
yes,
changed the game.
yes, yes.
That it was it, and you know what? I know that kid is going to be like he's going to own it. Number one, but number two, he got to let it go. But normally, that's ball game. Devontae Smith makes that catch, is ball game.
Yeah.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you made me remember what you just said right then and there. Devontae Smith makes that catch. We're not sitting here talking about Washington winning that game. I mean, Landover.
Win, yes.
Yeah, I don't think I believe in my hearts of hearts, Devontae Smith, because I'm sitting here, I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's
What? He's human? It's almost like watching Justin Tucker this year. Like, what?
Now I'm gonna use your word. This NFL season has been fucking wacky.
Yeah, it has.
It's just
when you
things
think,
that you
know.
You don't fucking know shit until they play the game.
Damn thing, no.
Until they play the goddamn game.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
This is why we play the game.
Yo, Herm Edwards. Thank you.
Hello. Speaking of the Vikings, again, we just talked about it. Beat the Seahawks 27-24. JJ with 2 more touchdown receptions. Darnold throws for 3 TDs. 2 costly picks by Geno Smith was the difference. JJ 10 catches for $144 and 2 TDs. Vikings go to 13-2. Like I said, it gets no easier from there at home next week against the Vikings.
Damn it!
I mean,
they're home next week. This sucks. This would be a good opportunity to have Living Room on the show right now. No, to give.
Let me see if he's up.
Who's that?
That would be Mr. Man Cave Gaglione to see if he's awake.
You wanted him to talk about what again? I'm sorry. I know we talked about it yesterday.
Well, I mean, we really can talk about anything with him, but more specifically, his beloved Fighting Irish taking on my Bulldogs in the.
I just want to sit back and listen to you guys go at it. You can just put look. I'll be the who's my favorite boxing referee. I'll be sitting with the.
Oh baby.
Who? What's his name right now, bro? The referee.
Hold on. Let me. Hold on.
I should know. He's like, why are we having brain farts tonight? Like a perfect show that we're vibing on, and we're having brain farts. You can't remember shit right now.
It happens.
And then the show would end, and I'd be like, that was it. Yep, should have said that.
No, that's not the. No, okay. Okay, now I gotta be more specific.
His name not Kenny, not some.
No, it's not Kenny Bayless. Steve Willis.
Yes. I'm getting that man on a t-shirt. I'm telling you, putting those eyes on the t-shirt. I promise you. And whenever we do our boxing show, I'm wearing it.
Born in Flushing, Queens, New York.
Speaking of that, I got to talk to Boss Man. He ain't sent me my A7 shirt, the all white one. I'm gonna need that. I'm not gonna be wearing the same gray shirt every time we do our recap show. Damn it!
Really? I did not know he was the. I did not know he was the referee for Floyd and Manny. I thought it was Kenny Bayless, but it was Steve Willis. He did the first fight with Canelo and Triple G. He did the second fight with Wilder and Fury.
Yes.
Also refereed Cotto versus Canelo. Refereed Pacquiao against Adrian Broner.
Oh.
Did Bud Crawford and Amir Khan. All right.
You know, Amir Khan was one of my favorite boxers at one time. Until he fell off.
Yeah, he met Simmons' right hand, and that was pretty much the end of it. And he just fell down slowly like he was Apollo Creed in Rocky IV.
I hate you right now.
Oh, baby. But, folks, we are getting towards the final 2 Mondays on USA Television before it goes to Netflix on 1/6, and 1/6 promises to be a real jam-packed show. So just keep that in mind.
We have to find a. Oh! I got some time off coming. Well, we're at Monday right now, so I got today and tomorrow, and I don't go back to work after Tuesday till Monday. So we need to find a way to hook up with the. Well, it's not his birthday anymore, but the bad guy.
Anyway, anyhow, Mr. Josh Pineda,
Yes.
our fellow brethren of the podcast world, hope you had a fantastic birthday. Hopefully you got my video.
Wait, his birthday was good. He didn't FaceTime you?
Mm-mm.
Oh, Mr. Pineda got a nice camera that his mom got him. Yeah, he FaceTimed while I was at work, and he hit me with the weight. I was busy, and I know when something is serious, if somebody hits me with a call or something like that, 9 times out of 10, I don't like talking on the phone. You can text me all day, every day. That's where I'm at. But after I couldn't get to the FaceTime because I was busy, he hit me with the text, "Do you have a second?" I'm like, oh, this shit must be serious. So I had a little split second real quick. So I reached back to him because, of course, it was his birthday. So I didn't know if he wanted to ask me or something like, could be something important, because we do the shows and stuff. But yeah, Mom's God, he blessed him with something nice. But what I was trying to say is, we have to find a way to get in the Ring Psychology show before Netflix. Raw goes to Netflix. I think it's a lot of things that we can talk about that's going on in the male soap opera that we can break down. So let's make
now before we get back to this NFL talk, because we do still have to talk about our respective teams. But I'm sorry, I've heard a lot of things.
Are you talking about Sammy Davis Jr.?
But for somebody,
I knew you were going.
You look like the icon. I'm like, so Mizzle has a glass eye?
First of all, no. Both of my pupils are still intact. Besides, I got to wear bifocals. Yeah. But I don't know.
How did this come about?
She's not.
Ah, okay.
Well, you know what? I would say that. I'm like, that's that. I'll take that back. That lady is sharp as a motherfucker. But I can't dwell too much into anything because patient kind of crap or stuff like that, and HIPAA. But I walked in, she was like, she was sitting with one of the nurses, and I'm coming there because I was phone carrier tonight, so I was acting supervisor. And I walk in because I have to go look at something or check something out. And I did what I do, and she's like, "Oh," the nurse was like, "Oh, she said you look like Sammy." They got Sammy Davis Jr. on the computer. I'm like, "Oh, Sammy." She's like, "Yeah." She says you look like him. First of all,
the old one too,
I got long freaking hair. So Sammy ain't had long hair. He had the schlickum. Mm-hmm. And I down talked. I was like, man. He even looks better. I mean, there's no way I look better. This man, I look like that man. He's more handsome. I have a face that's only for radio, and I'm sitting here doing the show. So on YouTube, go figure. But yeah, this face is for radio, baby. I don't. Hey. I'm finally starting to embrace the facial hair that I have, and I'm gonna rock with it for a while. I'm gonna keep it trimmed up and lined up. Looking like it's.
And get that good beard butter, which again, I need your cousin's Instagram page so I can go buy some product.
But yeah,
add to my repertoire.
It's now the braid style that I got now and the beard, it kind of works together. So I think I'm gonna let it.
Well, like I said, once summer hits, it's just back to the goatee.
Oh, when summer hits, it's going bye because it's hot as fuck, and I don't need extra hair with extra hair. Yes. But I'm supposed to have this kind of hair in May when our good brother gets married. So I think I'm gonna have to have the long hair for a while.
Which I got to mail them my invite.
It's his request, not that he asked me to have it. It's a request that I have a beard.
Wow. Interesting.
Remember, I used to be the person that always wanted short hair.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even want, couldn't even get past the ugly stages to make it this far. This as long as I grow my hair. I will let my hair go buck wild crazy. This it start itching, then you start looking like you're a four-legged animal, and you're over here doing this. Nah. But right now, like I told our brother, I don't have the itch going. This is real comfortable. But the moment this crap start itching,
No, the key is, like I said, not when you work, but on your days off. That's when you obviously you oil it up, you butter it up. That's what I do because again, when I'm at work, I'm not going to work. I'm not going to work looking good for anybody. I'm going to work, but like on my days off, oh yes,
I'm a married man. Who am I trying to impress?
I will wash it. I will butter it. I will put some beer balm on it.
Well, I'm working on reaching out to the cousins. Well, they're more like my brother and sister more than my cousins, but I'm gonna reach out and see what I can do. Because if I'm gonna keep this, I want it to, and I don't want to be.
Need those products for sure. But yes, back to our
Yeah, so no Sammy Davis Jr. lookalike. That ain't happening.
He's like, nah.
I mean, I had to go through my teenage years being compared to Silk the Shocker. I hope I don't look like nobody but me now.
At least you got it. I'm the one that suffered.
Well, you have multiple, bro. X-Pac.
Hence my point.
Lionel Richie.
You don't say that damn name.
Lionel Richie, because
what,
you don't
asshole?
tell me what to do. Hey, I already referenced Deadpool. Don't tell me what the fuck to do.
Be like, Arnold, don't scream at me.
We have to get that up. That needs to be added to the archives. That we have to add that to the archives so people can understand. If you have not seen Sabotage with Arnold Schwarzenegger, watch it.
It's one of his greatest sound bites of all time.
Don't fucking scream at me. Look at you. Scrawny little bastard. 40% body fat.
No, the fact that he just made a round number just to say 48% just off the dome.
Yeah, you knew that wasn't part of the script.
He said, look at you. But
all right, before we bore everybody with our side, let's give them what they came here to see and listen to, sports.
All right, so
we love you guys. We thank you.
Yes, but Bills kind of had a struggle with the Patriots.
Hey, they were leaking a little bit, weren't they? Right?
Yeah, they
a few turnovers here and there. And well, honestly, how about this? Let's say this. Let's not say the Bills struggled. How about we give the underdog team a little bit of credit?
Yeah, the Patriots,
they came in the Orchard Park.
Well.
Yeah, they came in the Orchard Park and played. They have to see. This is what I love about certain time of the year where teams don't have nothing to play for. You get to see their best. It's like almost why you should be playing like this all year long to make it more interesting. I.e., my goddamn team invade. Never mind, we're not talking about that team. But anyway, it was good to see the Patriots show that, because a lot of the media is talking about the Patriots made the wrong decision in hiring Jared Mayo. Come on, fella. Come on, people. It's his first full year as a damn NFL coach. You're not always going to hit, and you're always not going to get the diamond in the rough to where a rookie coach comes in and just tears the league up. It's rare. It does not happen like that. This is what I'm trying to tell these idiots that in my fan base.
I'll say this though: the Stevenson touchdown run, to where he just was like, get off me, excuse me," and just horrible tackling.
I have a date with the end zone, and you guys are in my way.
You're in my way.
Oh,
Get out.
baby,
Get out. But
right?
but I'm just saying, it looks like on the precipice, Drake May might be that guy for the Patriots in Foxborough.
Well, we've been kind of preaching that, not preaching that, but we've been kind of harping on that since he took the reins. You see the flashes there. I mean, get him the pieces, get a couple of wide receivers,
Well, again,
shore up that O line.
I wish they would use Polk more, the rookie from Washington, because he is not no slouch. I mean, the Washington Huskies had 3 draft picks in the NFL because
One should have went to the Raiders.
one should have.
Fuck you, Atlanta. Fuck you, Atlanta. Fuck you.
Well, you're talking about Michael Penix. I'm talking about wide receivers.
No, I would use just saying that
Oh yeah.
Washington was drafted, and I said one of them should have went to the Raiders, which would have been Penix. Or are you talking about a Duze, Roma Duze as well?
Well, you had a Dunze, but you also got McMillan in Tampa, who's played very well.
Yes.
And like I said, you have Polk, who is good, but he just hasn't been utilized by the Patriots. And I'm just trying to understand why.
Well, I'm trying to figure out who's their core and who's overshadowing him.
That's a good question too. Even though Stevenson, Kayshawn Booty has gotten off. He had 5 catches.
Good Lord, I would never want that last name on my back of any sports jersey.
Boutte.
And it don't matter how you spell it; it's how you say it.
I know. Went to LSU.
Oh, well, okay.
But yeah, officially my team season came to an end, and then.
Well, your season ended before your game started.
True. Well, really, the season ended the day Geno Smith did the night in Santa Clara.
Filthy.
Because that pretty much just
so disrespectful. Hey, I don't know what's worse. Sherman eating the turkey leg on the 50, or Geno doing the night.
It's always going to be Sherman eating the turkey on a logo. Turkey at the 50.
Because you know why? One of our favorite radio hosts, Damon Bruce, brought that to our
Turkey at a logo stadium. And I mean, just the way that Sherman was just biting into that turkey leg, like John Madden would have loved that if he was still broadcasting football back in 2014.
That one still hurts too.
But yeah, Dolphins beat the Niners in Miami 29-17.
Hey, but you had a Debo's showing.
Yeah, it only took until week 16 of the season to finally show up. But hey, welcome to the party, Debo.
Hey, what did I say in the text? Yeah, well, it took when you guys don't have nothing to worry about in football for him to show up.
Yeah, that part. And I'm just watching his first touch. I'm like, oh, you finally decided to be Debo and not Tyshawn Raekwon.
Ooh, and so okay, and I asked this off in pre-production. Is he gone? Are you guys about to eat that money?
If it was me, I would say yes. But listening to Larry Krueger, who you and I both value his
trusted source. Trusted source.
Larry Krueger said he more than likely will be back. But like I said, and the reason why I say this is because you don't know when Brandon Ayuk is going to be ready, because Ayuk did tear his MCL and his ACL. So you also have that factor coming into play.
That sucks for a player that gets paid.
But again,
he was underperforming after he got paid too. I know he was, but you still never want your money maker to never be on the sideline.
I never wished for an injury, but it was just like again,
Unless your name is Patrick Mahomes, I'm sorry.
but again, when you hold out,
9 times out of 10, your season's going to end
your
early.
season's going to suck.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, your season's pretty. Yeah.
Now again, I will lay off Trent Williams. I will give Trent Williams some slack because the man lost his stillborn son, and that weighs heavy on a man. Which again I give Tre'Davious Ward all the respect.
That man should not be playing football at all this year.
He should not.
But then again, brother, sometimes being around your brothers,
that's how you heal.
And football, that they will lift you. They will lift you up.
Yes.
I mean, family can do that too, but we don't know what for an athlete. The brotherhood is inside that locker room, and that's where the majority. So he probably needed his brothers.
Absolutely.
The family was probably, like here, and he's like, I gotta go play football. I gotta hit somebody. So, but again, like you said, kudos to that man, because I don't know it. I never want to know it. I hope I never know it. But for those that know it, I pray for you guys every day. You guys are in my prayers on that every day, because I never want to know that feeling. Ever.
Devon A. Chain, 17 carries, $120, averaging 7 yards a rush.
You wasn't. And you know what I heard on the radio, on the series, that Kyle Shanahan is gonna run circles around Mike McDaniels. Looks like. Well, I don't know, bro. I'm just telling you what the local media. I mean, not the local media, but what the media was saying. That they had it as I did. I thought the Niners was going to win this game. Just didn't see it. Didn't see it.
Well, I can tell you why they lost the game.
Well, I know why they lost the game. I'm just saying I couldn't see it when I was picking the game.
11 penalties for 90 yards.
Well, back in the day, when I hear a statement like that, when you say 11 penalties, a reason why I don't dislike your fan base is because your fan base will say, we're over there playing like that other team over there in Oakland. Excuse me? What does my team have to do with your team just getting all those damn penalties in the game and sticking up the joint? The realization is, I know my team sucks. When are you going to land?
Then, not to mention, you had first and goal on the 3-yard line, and then
you
twice
didn't score.
No, not just that. Well, yeah. Obviously, the Jake Moody haters came out of the game because he missed the 41-yard field goal. But
JP,
twice,
we love you. We love you, JP.
Twice on the same drive. How in the hell you illegal formation twice?
That was going on a lot today, just not in your game.
Yeah,
but that was.
But how do you not know where to line up? You do this in practice every day. How do you not know this?
How do you not line up? And when you're in your point stance or however you're looking, you're not looking down the line to make sure, oh shit, I'm a little bit offsides. You have a few seconds to get it fixed. And
the referees will tell you. They will tell you if you ask them. They'll give you that. They'll give you that.
Bro, guess what I learned playing wide receiver in Pop Warner when I went up to the line. When I went up to the line, that's me pointing to the referee to make sure that I'm good on the line.
They will assist you in that if you ask.
There was one time I did that, and the referee was like, "Cool, you learned that in Pop Warner." Well, I did at least, and I'm not a professional athlete.
No, but the other day, 11 penalties, 90 yards. And
Duh. Your team was playing like the Raiders.
Well, my team blows 10-point leads like it's the thing to do. So what?
That's what you. If what I used to say, whatever makes you feel better that your team lost. If you want to blame my team, go for it. Go for it. That's been my motto
I know,
all my life.
But for some Iron fans to say that, you don't know. You don't know nothing. You don't watch the game at all. You don't. And again, the injuries upon injuries to the offensive line continues. Aaron Banks hurts himself and it didn't look good. Legs are not supposed to bend the way that I've been for him, and we don't know the severity of it. We'll figure it out tomorrow on the MRI. But it's. I've been saying, yes, sir. Go ahead.
Let's have an agreement. Only I can have this with you, possibly with JP and a few other Niner fans. Can we agree that both of our teams this year got kicked in the nuts with injuries?
Yes. Yes.
And you know what? You slightly don't want to blame that, but when you look at the severity of the injuries that got hit, bro, we lost our big money maker in the middle in Christian Wilkins. Once that happened, I'm like, yep, that's it right there.
Same thing with Javon Hargrave.
Done.
Same thing with Javon
That
Hargrave.
man made Max Crosby life easy. Oh, but by the way, hold on. Before the season start, before they suited up, we lost Malcolm Kuntz.
Who's a free agent?
Bro, he was going to ball this year. And on top of that, we lose Marcus Epps, the leader in the backfield.
Didn't have Hufanga for practically the first
Right.
half of the season.
But we won't use these as excuses. I'm just ladies and gentlemen, we will just say it because a lot of media and a lot of fans
want to use.
Nope.
Until later on this season.
Yep.
Trent Williams of the first game of the year was needing an IV. Okay. Then not to mention, Jordan Mason probably wouldn't be getting the playing time if Elijah Mitchell didn't hurt himself, because Elijah Mitchell was the number 2 back behind CMC.
And then you lost CMC for the beginning of the year. Then he came back.
He shouldn't have been playing in the damn first place, and we've been saying that across the show even before the season started.
But the moment that Santa Clara said Christian McCaffrey is going to play, I wanted to call you, but I'm like, I'm a little busy. So I hit you with this text. B Rabbit is going to run CMC into the ground. And I came on this show the exact same night and said, your coach is going to run CMC into the ground. Oh, he's going to be on the pitch count.
Then he got shot in the calf in Orchard Park, New York, on Sunday Night Football.
And all Mizzle.
The slow motion video of that looked like
I didn't want to send it to you either, bro. I did not want to send it to you. I didn't want to send it to JP, but I'm like, this is what right here. This is it.
Again, it took me back instantly to Game 5, 2019 in Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Ooh.
With Kevin Durant.
Oof. Bro, that hurt. You know what?
And
even we said he wasn't supposed to play that.
And he was cooking in that.
He was cooking, but he was not supposed to play, bro.
No,
that's an injury that you gotta give that time.
Yes.
You can't rush that back.
It's the same thing with Bosa and the doggone oblique. He ain't been.
Well, Bosa ain't been right since college. None of the Bosa's been right since college.
Well,
they brought their injuries into the NFL.
True, but then when he decided to promote, if you will, once he started promoting, that's when
I'm not using no more. Well, in the first place, but whatever. If he's MAGA, whatever, be MAGA, but leave that shit in your personal life and go out there and play football.
Correct. But all I'm saying is, ever since he decided to go do that and interrupt,
Well, hell, even my D lineman was out there with Trump. And where is he at?
on the couch, healing. But again,
Sports and political shit don't go together.
correct. Unless your name
Never.
is Muhammad Ali.
Don't touch me.
I'll beat your brains out.
God, co-selling Muhammad Ali was good
Oh,
too.
yes.
Good together.
But 29-17, get the win. But if I'm the Niners, I don't need to see Brock Purdy no more. I would set him.
Are you done?
Again, no need. No need to play him. And again, I know they're professionals. They have pride. And they're going to go out there and give everything they got. I understand it. But like this, Fred Warner, you've been a Warrior all year. You've been playing on a hurt ankle all year. Rest up. Get ready for 25. I don't need you out there. And it's not like I'm saying I'm giving up on the season, but it's like, you know what? Let me see what I got with Jalen.
Well, you're not.
Let me see
Well,
what I got with D winners.
the moment that you have been eliminated, that's when you should alter some things.
Yeah.
Don't put your starters out there. Let's see what the kids got. You're not playing for a playoff position, so there's no need.
Let me see Ricky Pearsall. Let me see Jacob Cowing. Let me see if those two guys can develop a rapport with the quarterback.
Yeah, I agree.
Let me see that. But today, the mixed emotions of Mizzle, as his beloved Raiders beat the Jaguars 19-14, and thus you see the look on his face as it's like, why?
Well, it's not why. I get it. You guys want to win. As I mentioned earlier in the show, you want to win. And as you even alluded to me when I was sitting there trying to let, and you always see me with these players have pride, yada yada yada. Oh, I get it. But if you don't have a quarterback and you've been trying to draft a quarterback for the past 3 years because number one year, Josh McDaniels fucked you over.
Yes.
Because CJ Stroud should be donning a silver and black. The package was ready to go. The Texans was on board, and motherfucker my dumbass said, I want Jimmy Garoppolo.
And that couldn't go through because he was still having issues passing a physical with his foot. But here we are, boys and girls.
That was a warning sign right there. So you move forward to year 2. They tried to go get that boy that's out there in Landover, Maryland right now. Balling. The Commanders, who I command, smart. They were like, nope. We're going to stay put. Nope. We don't want it. We don't need it.
We're going to stand pat.
Which, rightfully so.
Which has now turned into a 10-win team and more than likely will be in the playoffs this season.
And now that I see what Atlanta saw, now I get it now. At the moment when they signed Kirk Cousins, I'm like, why we were going to draft him? Like, but thank you, because now you guys are in slightly purgatory. And we got Brock Bowers. So now we fast forward to yesterday. You guys are in the prime. You're there. A lot of things had the Raiders at number 1 overall, and a lot of other places had the Raiders number 2 overall. Regardless, you were in a good spot to draft a quarterback. You go out there and play good football. Or decent football. I won't say it was good football. And you win a game. Now, the Raider fan inside of me, and a competitive Raider fan inside of me, is over here hitting the Al Davis fist pump. the person that knows this roster and knows that we need a quarterback and should not be wasting picks to trade up to go get the quarterback because you were there to get the quarterback. My logical brain and thinking does not compute with what you did on the football field yesterday. This is the reason why I will never direct a movie or a TV show, because the shit will be over in 5 minutes, I promise you. Because I can't wrap my brain around the illusion and everything else that you have to build up to get there. I can watch it and understand it, but I can't do it. So, but I will damn sure produce the Monroes though all day, every day, because there's nothing I need to do. Just put a fucking camera in front of them, and it's wonderful. It will sell. But to get back to my Raiders, as a Raider fan, you always want your team to win, or a sports fan, period. You always want your team to win. That's just in your DNA. That's going to happen here nor there. But this late in the season, you shouldn't be taking wins like this. You shouldn't. I'm sorry. Aiden O'Connell shouldn't be out there. Desmond Ridder should be out there. We should be running with the practice squad. And if they go, now if the practice squad would have went out there and won the game, hell, what the hell can I say? But as my brother said, these grown men sometimes have pride. And given that I'm a Raider fan, pride is one of the things that we do fucking talk about in the organization. I'm good to see that some of these players went out there and were playing and showing themselves for either a contract with this organization or with someone else. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyree Wilson has grown this year. Chasaw is a player to keep around. As my brother alluded to earlier, sign Bob Spillane now. You can do it. You can do it. Go ahead and do it. But don't fuck up a good situation. That's where I'm at. And then the other side of me is like, damn right, get the victory. Because you know why? Another reason why is because your nephew, super dope beat maker, he's a Jaguar fan per se too, as a Raider fan. He will tell you the Raiders are here, but he likes the Jaguars. He's been a Jaguar fan since the boy can tell you all 32 teams when he was able to talk. He just was infatuated with the Jaguars, and I can't get mad at that. Matter of fact, his first NFL game was when the Jaguars closed out the stadium, and they went stupid because the Raiders were winning, and they ended up losing. Yada, yada, you heard the story before. But they should not messed up. I'll get to it and close it out. They should not have messed up what in the position they were in if that's what you want. If you want to go get your franchise quarterback, you were in the prime position. So guess what? You do what you got to do to keep that, but make it look interesting. Knowing that we know that you are out there trying to win, just don't get blown out. But I guess today they just said, fuck it, we're tired of losing. 10 games is enough. Cool. But things can still fall into place. I am a Tennessee Titan fan on Sunday. And I'll leave it at that. It's always, and you know what? Since they did it, and we're already getting flagged for things that we already posted already. So since they won, there we go. I am still a Raiders fan. It's all day. So there we go.
He gets a victory Monday.
Yay.
Well, talk about showing some pride. The Cowboys definitely did that last week, showing some pride. And playing some very good defense in the 26-24 win over the Buccaneers. You know, if Oos was here, he would be... Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Boy, no Oos here. Oos would be doing his usual Todd Bowles must-go rant.
Well, he wasn't Todd Bowles ranting when he beat my Raiders.
No.
You got to rant him win or lose if you want him out. Just like I didn't want McDaniels, and I told you even when we won, I still don't want this fucker. But he's here. So I might as well just embrace it.
You're not wrong. Again, Saints and Packers tonight on Monday Night Football on the Frozen Tundra Lambeau Field. Then, of course, actually, you know what? We got some early morning bowl games tomorrow or later on today.
Don't play with my emotions because I will lay my ass in bed until I got to go to work watching football. I ain't got to take no kids to school.
As early as 8 a.m.
Yep. So we're getting close to nap time, so that's good.
Later on today, 8 a.m., we got the Myrtle Beach Bowl between Texas, San Antonio, and Coastal Carolina. Then we got the famous Idaho Potatoes Bowl as North Illinois takes on Fresno State.
Is that at 8 a.m. too?
No. So the first, well, both games are on ESPN. The Myrtle Beach Bowl is at 8 a.m. on ESPN.
Okay.
The Potato Bowl is at 11:30 a.m. on ESPN.
Mm-hmm. So I get to watch a little bit of Fresno State.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Matter of fact, I might get to watch both games. And anything else I'll listen to on the radio.
Game in the association. Rockets beat the Raptors 114-110. Pacers came into Sacramento and laid the smackdown 122-95.
I did not see the beam leaving work tonight. Let's go.
Another double-double for Siakam. Diamantis Sabonis, another double-double, 17 points, 21 rebounds.
Not shocked.
But all Indiana. 122-95. And as mentioned earlier, the Joker gets another triple-double. Woke up feeling it. Nuggets get the win overtime, 132-129. That was your three-game action in the NBA. On the ice, Hurricanes beat the Rangers 3-1. Lightning beat the Panthers, or Panthers beat the Lightning 4-2. Capitals beat the Kings 3-1. Ducks in a shootout beat the Utah Hockey Club 5-4. Kraken lose to the Avalanche 5-2, and EJ's Oilers got the win against Ottawa 3-1. That was the slate last night on the ice.
I'm gonna need two more games after this, after they beat my Sharks, to feel comfortable talking about that team again.
Well, as Mizzle mentioned, it's nap time. And we want to thank everybody for hanging out with us on this 208th edition of Mizzle Dub Show.
Let's have a closing shot while we're talking to our people.
Enjoy Monday Night Football tonight, wherever you may be watching it.
Work.
It's the Packers and I almost said the Oilers. Good Lord, the Houston Oilers must be on my mind. But,
Hey, bring that. Well, they got the Texans, so I can't say bring that franchise back. But I wish they would have called them instead of the Texans the Oilers. That would have been dope.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they still get a little homage because the Kansas City Texans were before they left with Houston.
No, they were the Dallas Texans.
Dallas Texans, yes. So I guess they get a little homage,
Well, actually, you know what? If I was the Titans, I will rebrand myself as the Tennessee Oilers with the look and everything.
But we just do it. We just do a talk show host. I mean, a show. That's what we do around here.
But thank you guys for hanging out with us as the
Yes,
Super
indeed.
will take us home as we go take naps, or for some of us, finish laundry.
You ain't got to work in the morning.
I'll be waking up watching some college football as well. But
Well, I'll be waking up watching college football as well. I got my laundry done, so I'm good.
for hanging out with us on episode 34. For Mizzle, I'm Doe. Good morning, Canada. Buenos dias, Mexico.
Oh yes.
And across the far east, happy Tuesday. But nonetheless, it's 5 o'clock some damn where, and you've been watching the Mizzle Dub Show. And that deserves a
Yeet. Good night, everybody, or good morning, wherever it may be. Thank you for chiming in as the kid takes us out. Man, screw you, Raiders. You should have kept the pick. But I'm happy you won.
Hey, Dre Greenlaw right now.
I just continue to say, this kid is good. He's good.
That boy good.
That boy good. All right. Thank you guys for chiming in. We love you guys. Peace.